Manny Pacquiao will face Mario Barrios for the WBC 147-pound title this coming July 19th in Las Vegas. Now, this fight was actually initially confirmed by WBC President Mauricio Suleiman during the Cinco de Mayo weekend when he was in attendance for the Canelo vs. Skull press events, although this news pretty much got overshadowed by all the headlines relating to that weekend's lineup. Now, before I get into my own personal thoughts about this, which is honestly not very optimistic, let's just first quickly point out the obvious. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old and has officially been retired for 4 years now. And as much as it sucks to admit it, obviously this is no longer the same Pacquiao, and it's been evident not only from his last professional fight against Ugas, but also based on his most recent exhibition fight. Now, in theory, Pacquiao's power is still there, and I feel like it's always gonna be there for the most part. However, without the speed and his reflexes, in which Pacquiao has heavily relied to pretty much all throughout his career, that said power is kinda useless if he can't really put that into execution. This move to have Pacquiao return for a championship fight after a 4-year layoff is also a slap to many WBC fighters in the rankings. Not to mention, shows that in boxing, rules will always be bent depending on who's involved. Now look, I love Manny Pacquiao, and I know most members of the boxing community do too. This is why for the following part of this video, I want to speak to you folks not as Quick Talk, the content creator, but as Maverick, the Manny Pacquiao fan. And yes, Maverick is my real name. So Pacquiao gave us some of the best fights in boxing history, and he fought them all. He never ducked anybody, and he always fought fire with fire. He entertained fans, achieved great success in and out of the ring, all while remaining humble, respectful, and overall just a wonderful human being. He built houses and subdivisions, provided clean drinking water and electricity for the less fortunate, gave away billions of pesos during the pandemic, gave full scholarships to more than 50,000 Filipino students, and was just known for his generosity back home in the Philippines. Now, his reputation as the only 8th division champion has also solidified his position as being amongst one of the best of all time. With all of that being said, it's honestly just sad to see that these accomplishments never seem to be enough. Personally, I don't want this fight to happen, and it shouldn't happen. I grew up watching Pacquiao, and I still remember when he first fought Marco Antonio Barrera. I was only a kid back then. At that time, a lot of people didn't really know who Pacquiao was, but to us Filipinos, he was already a big star and we were proud of him. Now, as he became more mainstream, Pacquiao fights turned into events in every Filipino household around the world. In the Philippines, the streets were empty and there was zero crime rate every time Pacquiao was fighting because everybody was just tuned in. Even the Philippine military and the rebel groups in the mountains would put their differences aside, break bread, and have a ceasefire and just watch the fight together. So yeah, Manny Pacquiao definitely unified an entire nation. This is why, as a Manny Pacquiao fan, it's sad to know that Pacquiao will potentially get hurt this coming July against a young and hungry fighter by way of Mario Barrios. Now, we don't know why Pacquiao is fighting again. Some say he's bored, others say he's broke. Either way, and whatever the case may be, personally, I have very little faith that this will end up good for Pacquiao. And God knows how much I want to be proven wrong right now. But what about you? What are your sincere thoughts about this? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button for more Quick Talks.